Thank you for purchasing the Sharp QNet air purifier. This video will help you in guiding you through the right installation process and the correct maintenance of an air purifier so that you are able to use it effectively in your living space. The air purifier, please ensure that you have removed the filters from the plastic pouch. So please remove the filters from the plastic pouch. You will find two set of filters. So this is the active charcoal filter. This is the HEPA filter. The HEPA filter has got an inside and outside surface. So as you can see, it is also marked in the filter. So please ensure that you put the right side into the purifier. So first of all, and there is also a mark here so that you can hold it like this and place it inside and put it back. Then the carbon filter will also go in the same manner. So once you have put both the filters, this notch will be available to you for taking it out. As far as the maintenance is concerned for these two filters, once in a month please take out these filters and remove the excess dust which has accumulated in it by rinsing it like this. These two filters are not washable. So one more maintenance which can be done is, this is the outside surface, this is the inside surface. So if you place the outside surface to the sun for about 2 to 3 hours once in a month, it will be able to improve the efficiency of the filter. So let us place it back the way it goes. And this is a normal standard pre-filter which is a washable filter. This can also be washed with mild soap or detergent once in a month. But these two, as I said, are not washable. So while placing it, you ensure that they are put in the notch and locked. So while taking it out, you can insert your fingers into the hole and pull it out. If you are using the air purifier at your home, the best place to put the air purifier is the bedroom, because we spend a substantial amount of time in the bedroom. So if you are able to reduce the exposure to the pollutants for a longer duration of time, it actually helps in resting the immune system. So while you are placing it, you have to ensure that it is about 2 to 2.5 feet away from the wall, because the airflow is at an angle, so it actually travels like this in a circle and then return back through the filter. So please ensure that at least this much gap is placed while installing the air purifier. The purifier comes with a standard 2-pin plug. It can go into any normal socket. You don't need a specialized power socket for it, and since the power consumption is very low, it is about 46 watts, so it can be operated even on. Now we have put the plug into the socket and we have switched it on from the plug point. As you can see, the machine is still not powered on. We have to do a very simple setting here, which is called auto restart, which can be done by pressing these two buttons, fan speed and the plasma cluster on off button. So let us simultaneously press it for about 3 seconds. These 3 LEDs will be turned on. As soon as it is turned on, you release the button and wait for the LEDs to be switched off. So once the LEDs are switched off, the auto restart setting has been registered. Now once you power it on from the panel here, whatever setting you keep, you do, it will memorize that setting, and even if there is a power cut or even if there is, you switch it off, it will memorize this and it will return to the previous setting. Let us once check that it is memorizing the setting or not. Now that we have removed the power plug, and we will wait for about 3-4 seconds, and we will see, we will put it back into the socket and see that it is, as you can see, it has memorized the setting and it has returned to the last setting which we did. Now let us come to the sensors. There are two sensors here. One is a dust sensor, other is a odor sensor. So if you are putting the fan speed into auto mode, the auto mode function operates by in tandem with the adjustment of the dust and odor sensor. So if there is any smell or if there is any dust particle which is detected in the room, it will change the fan speed automatically. But for Indian conditions, we don't recommend that you put it in the auto mode. If your room size is about 200 square feet, if you are using it in a 200 square feet area, we recommend that you use it in the medium fan speed. And if it is a more than 200 square feet area, then we would recommend that you use it in the high fan speed. The noise level in the high fan speed is well within the permissible limits and it will not bother you while you are sleeping. These lights, the lights which are being displayed here, you can reduce the intensity of the light by pressing this button. This is the medium intensity, and you can even switch it off. So let's say while you are sleeping in the night and these lights bother you, you can turn it off by pressing this button, and you can return back to the original setting by pressing it again. Let us now talk about the other modes. This is a pollen mode. If you are in a city where the pollen concentration is very high, you put it in the pollen mode. It operates the fan speed at fluctuating speed and it will be able to take out all the pollens from the air. There is one more mode called the haze mode, where this fan operates at a very high speed to take care of the haze condition, wherein in the lower atmosphere the concentration of the dust particles becomes very high. Haze mode is very useful for people who have respiratory problems, who face severe amount of problems during conditions of haze. In the haze mode, the fan operates at about 60 minutes at a very high speed, and it will be able to take care of all the particles that are there in the air. If you have children in the room and you fear that the child might change the settings on the panel, you can press this lock button for 3 seconds, so the panel will be locked, so nobody can change the settings of the panel. This plasma cluster light will always be on. Plasma cluster actually helps in eliminating the gases, decomposing the harmful infectious substances, and as well as generating fresh air and reducing static electricity from the room. Plasma cluster is an active technology which goes out of the machine to help remove all these problems. I have already explained you about the light intensity button. Timer button, not very useful in India. We would not recommend that you use the timer button. As I said, if your room size is about 200 square feet area, keep it in the medium fan speed. The plasma cluster should be on. This is the ideal situation. If your room size is more than 200 square feet, keep it at a high fan speed. The Shark Unit air purifier is designed to be operated 24/7. But if you are using it at your home, we recommend that the home should be ventilated for at least 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening. While you are ventilating it, that time you can switch it off from the panel, and then once you have closed the window, then you again turn it on. So other than while you are ventilating the home, the purifier should be used at one particular area for the rest of the times. The filter needs to be cleaned once in a month. Life of the filter, the recommended life of the filter is about 5 years. But again, it depends on the nature of environment where it is used. If it is used in a normal environment, normal bedroom like this, you can use it for 5 years. But if it is used in a specialized environment like a smoker's room or in a kitchen or in the drawing room, then the life of the filter can